Spy, the partisan spy here, and it's my mission to help you find your perfect games. I bring key information so you can build your own opinion about games. Don't let them tell you what's good or bad. When it comes to choosing games, it's not mine or others' opinions that matter. Your opinion is the only one that counts.
Alpha Complex is a secure, safe, and clean environment. Failure to comply with security, safety, and mandatory hygiene regulations is punishable by termination. I am your friend, the computer. Welcome to Alpha Complex. Welcome to Utopia. To proceed, please confirm. Are you happy, citizen?
Yes.
This is the 3-step game review for Paranoia. Happiness is mandatory. I played Paranoia for 20 hours, completed the game in 4 of its possible endings.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Before playing any game, always check its playing conditions. Paranoia Happiness is Mandatory is a 3D top-down camera game that can be played with a controller or point-and-click actions. During the entire game, you have control of your character and on missions of other 3 teammates, each one with a different set of skills.
Troubleshooters, mission briefing is about to begin. Are you prepared?
Of course, computer.
Your team has
The game happens around the friend computer, responsible for assigning the main missions. You will interact, shoot, and choose what to say to NPCs. Paranoia has much more of action than of RPG, as you can play the game by only mastering its mechanics. Even though the RPG elements can make missions easier, they have a low influence on the gameplay results. To feel involved with the game, a fair amount of reading is necessary. If by any chance you don't like this game characteristics, stop watching this review and move on to the next game. Now, let's give a look at the graphics and sound of Paranoia. Do you like what you see and hear? Is it appealing to you? If it's not, maybe this is not a game for you. You can watch more gameplay videos at the link I added to the description of this video.
Let's go for...
Now that we have seen the basics of the game, let's go into the details.
Oh, and I still have something here, right? The spicy bait.
The UI brings everything an action RPG game asks for,
Increase damage.
and its design helps you understand the game. All information sections are available via a wheel, and the HUD shows all essentials of the gameplay. On the other hand, the game doesn't offer key binding customization, and during gameplay, there are some clickable objects that, when clicked, nothing happens. A simple tooltip with the reason why could help avoid players' frustration. The story is the centerpiece of Paranoia. Everything happens around it, and some side missions can even be accomplished during a main mission. Different from most games, at Paranoia is not just enough to complete the mission objective. You need to do everything perfectly with no sign of treason. Even when talking to NPCs, your teammates will report you. A false step during a mission can mean punishment or termination at the debriefing room.
Fuck. I got terminated.
Paranoia Happiness is Mandatory was developed inspired by the Paranoia tabletop RPG game, and this brings attention and curiosity to the title. Besides that, all other game elements don't help its SSP. PvE is the only game mode available, and as content generation is limited to the completion of its missions, the game has a short attention lifespan among the gaming community. If not for its background history, the SSP of Paranoia instead of being low, would have been absent. The game is fun, and if you like reading, you will surely get involved with the story. The mood tracker shows exactly that. As my understanding of the game and involvement with the story grew, my mood followed the same trend. It started the game between normal and entertained, and ended between entertained and excited. The game bugs affected my mood 3 times, resulting in the mood average to finish in entertained. Missions may seem repetitive, as you are always shooting something, but the learning curve and story narrative counters any grind feeling. There is a lot to learn in Paranoia. In the first hours of gameplay, many concepts and elements are presented. It takes time to put everything together and feel in control of the game. That said, your focus will not just be on the shooting, but also on the use of logic and best judgment to progress and complete the missions. What I liked the most about Paranoia was the active pause function. It allows you to command multiple actions during combat and highlights important items of the environment, making the game more dynamic. What I hated the most about Paranoia were the bugs that impacted the gameplay experience, being necessary to restart the game to continue. Paranoia This is Mandatory molds you. Forget your moral standards or what you think is right. If you don't bend, if you don't adapt, you won't beat the game. Accept you're not in charge and that you will do things that you don't believe it's right. Making you go against your natural behavior and submit to it is the magic of this game. If not for the bugs and unpolished game elements, it would have been a perfect gaming experience, and at the same time a self-character exercise. The biggest lesson someone can learn from this game is that fighting the system is not the only and honorable option. You can beat the system on their own rules, and when you get to the top, you can live all privileges it offers. Or you can keep strong and make the changes you dreamed about when you were at the bottom.
Okay. I hope. Imagine if I could fix.
Don't buy Paranoia if you're not into the reading games and see no fun in choosing from dialogue options. Wait to buy if bugs bother you and you can wait for a game update.
Okay,
Buy now if you are a fan of the Paranoia tabletop RPG game. My personal choice and advice: wait to buy. Probably this is a game that will soon be in a sale. You can fully complete this game in 15 to 25 hours of gameplay. Make your own choice. Don't be guided by stars, numbers, voodoo shit, or even me. And always remember, there is no good or bad game if there is fun while playing it. I spy to gamers, and gamers only. Thanks for watching, and to watch the next game review, hit the subscribe button.